We are going to let our mixture cool off for a second while we make our pie. We don't want to put it while it's boiling hot in. And here we have our two dough balls. I have a round cutting board, and it's just a little bigger than my pie pan, which is perfect. I'm going to make the circumference of one bottom sheet of dough the same size as that cutting board, so it will lay nicely in this. We're going to put the second one back in the refrigerator. Let's go find us a good place to hide this for a little while. Alright, good. And I am going to prop up our video camera, and hopefully you'll be able to see me do this. Now, my style is to be a little rustic, and that just means sloppy. You don't have to worry if it doesn't look perfect. You're rustic. You can have this have breaks in it. This thing can fall in two. It doesn't matter. It's rustic. Grandma wouldn't bother with that, would she? She'd have too many other chores to make. So I'm not going to bother because I do have chores. I have to paint the nursery still. Finish the tree house. Mow the lawn. Alright, now let's take a look at this. We have one pie crust covering the entire cutting board, more or less. You can see the edges are artistic, abstract. There are all kinds of methods to get the dough onto the pie pan. I simply put my pie on top of the dough and flipped over the cutting board. Since it's a very soft dough, since we added alcohol, it fell apart. I took the parts that fell off and completed the parts that weren't there. If your dough doesn't want to stick back together, a little bit of water and it'll stick. People complain about the water forming gluten. Tell them not to eat your pie. Our filling has cooled a bit. We are going to put it in there. With a traditional English pie, you would make one large piece of crust and put it over the entire pie with a center section that is open. They would usually put a little crow or birdie in there to vent the steam out. Since the strawberries have so much water in them, there's going to be steam coming everywhere. I don't think that's a very good application. As everybody knows, I like the weave box. All that is, you roll out your dough, you cut lines in it, you put them on. You got two styles, cross or X. I think I made X last time, so I will make cross this time. Since strawberry rhubarb pie is very tart, I made the crust sweet. That means we can add as much as we want. People aren't going to complain. It's packed with sugar. To get the excess off, you just pinch all the way around. Nobody's going to care because no one's going to see all these little blemishes. You just squeeze them off. It's all going to look wonderful. Of our pie have been trimmed and pressed down, so we have one final touch. Here we see a teaspoon of granulated sugar. We are just going to sprinkle on top. Now, as you saw, you're going to have some gluten in this pie. And you're going to have a whole lot of sugar and some rum. So if you can't have gluten, sugar, or rum, you should take up stamp collecting and get away from my pie. You heard that beep, right? I timed this pretty well. That is our oven. We are preheated 350 degrees. Oh, can you see that? We are going to cook for 45 minutes. Now you have two choices here. You can cook at 350 or 375. I'm going to try cooking a little lower temperature because last time I burned the edges trying to cook off the extra water. So 45 minutes at 350. And our 45 minutes is up. As you can see, I've done some cleanup so my wife won't be too distraught. There is our luscious pie. Alright. We are just going to get it out. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now let's see what we got. A little bit of browning on the outside. Very good. Some browning on the top. Looks splendid. Now we have to wait for it to cool. I'm not going to let it here because we have the one person in the world who loves pie more than anything. Maybelle, do you like pie? Maybelle. Are you going to eat my pie, Maybelle? Don't play coy with me. She can smell it. She's lying in wait. This one's no better. Ben, sadly, that's our best behaved dog right there. It has to cool all night. But my girls will have a fabulous breakfast. And after a night of cooling, everything has firmed up nicely. You shouldn't put this in the refrigerator right away. Do you like your pie, honey? Is it good? Yeah. What a great breakfast treat. I think it's got like vitamins or something, but who cares? It's pie.
I like my pie.
You do? You like yours?
Mine is even better.
Yours is better? Okay. Say bye-bye.